Although the special effects crews who worked on the Gerry Anderson shows were among the best in the world, accidents did still sometimes happen.
Yes.
For example, as we mentioned on the podcast itself, Derek Meddings and company once explosively dislodged a pile of debris in the rafters onto Lou Grade and a group of suit-wearing ITC executives.
Yes. Oops.
Whoopsie. But they all laughed. Well, certainly Lou saw the funny side anyway.
Good.
I've also heard, possibly repeatedly, that a melting battery pack caught fire in the posterior of a certain officer on Space Precinct. Did that happen?
That rings a very painful bell, yes.
Does it?
Might be right, yes.
I thought it might have just been an urban legend or a rumour of some sort.
I was there. It's true.
You were the recipient of said melting posterior, weren't you? But anyway, today's Fab Fact concerns a mishap on the set of Space 1999, Year 2.
Okay. What, the theme tune?
No, ouch!
No. Oh, sorry.
Ouch! No, it's the loss of Barry Morse. No, it's not that either.
Oh.
In the episode Catacombs of the Moon, which I'm sure you know very well, one character envisions a deathbed surrounded by flames on the lunar surface. Sounds cheery, doesn't it?
It does, yes.
Now, the results on screen, as I'm sure you'll all agree, look fantastic and almost Kubrickian in their surrealism.
Right, okay.
It's a lovely
You're
adjective,
going to go with that, are you? Yeah.
I am for now, yes.
Okay.
But the filming was hardly dreamlike for the production team. One day, in the middle of July, a heatwave caused the fire to grow out of control and spread to the set, forcing the production to shut down for 2 whole days.
Wow. Really?
I know, wow, absolutely. Now, thankfully, there were no serious injuries that were reported, but it just does go to show that when playing with fire, one sometimes does get burned.
Get burned! Yes! Yes, I hope no one was burned, though. No, you said there were no injuries.
No, because there were none reported unless it was, the very 70s, sort of, don't mention that, it'll be fine.
Don't put that
those
on the
burns
report.
will heal very nicely.
Yeah, who needs health and safety?
Well, I mean, obviously it didn't change that much with your bum fire that you had.
I mean, when you think about it, you said that's season 2. That's interesting because, very often the mistakes happen in the early days, don't they? On Space Precinct, I remember, of course. Yes, we had the exploding battery pack in my back pocket, but we also had Ted Shackelford getting a splinter in his cheek.
Yep.
I can't remember. Oh, well, on a point of health and safety, they did change something, and this wasn't as a result of an injury or an accident, but it was a potential injury or accident. Do you remember the main door to the station house would lift up, I think only in the first episode, double duty. And from then on, I think they decided, hang on, that's quite a heavy door. And if anyone's standing underneath it and I let go of the pulley, because that's all it was that was lifting it up, we might be in a spot of bother. So from then on, I think they had sliding doors into the main station house.
You're right. They went from top down to side to
That's
side.
right. Because you can imagine that actually, if we'd been doing that for a year, something nasty could have happened.
Yeah.
Crikey.
Wow, you're absolutely right. Gosh. Now, there is a story as well, further back in time, I recall.
Yeah.
I think on Stirling Road.
Yeah.
Where there was a severe miscalculation in terms of the volume of explosive used, and it created a pressure wave that was so big that it blew down the back wall of the building.
What?
Yeah,
wow.
Now I have not had this confirmed directly from somebody who was there.
Yeah.
But I'm sure I've heard... hearsay now, isn't it? That's very risky. I'm sure I've heard that was a happening on one of those buildings on the Stirling, the Stirling Road.
I mean, we've just got to count ourselves lucky that we're just doing a podcast.
Yeah,
what could possibly go wrong?
Don't tempt fate.
Ow! Ow! Oh God, I just trapped my finger in the recording booth.
And I've got a paper cut from the Book of Fab Facts, so this is a risky business. They think they had it tough with these explosives and fires, but you try and record a podcast.
Absolutely right.